Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our #PSHSA Friday Flow. My name is Olivia, and I will be guiding you through your practice today. I often like to start my practice with a mantra or intention. Maybe it's a word or phrase or a meaning for your practice. For me today, my challenge, my intention is to try and stay focused and try and stay grounded in my body. So while my mind starts to wander and drift, challenging myself to come back into the moment, focusing on the intention of the posture. You might have a different intention or mantra. Let's take the next 3 breaths to think about this practice for you and to settle into your body. Whenever you're ready, gently blink your eyes open if they're not already. And I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see me, and we'll extend both of our legs out long in front of us. You might want to remove some of the fleshy parts of your bum cheek underneath you if they're there, and a slight bend in the knee might feel good. We'll take an inhale breath through the nose and an exhale out the mouth. My favorite way to wake up is with a little bit of spinal twisting. So when you're ready, begin to bend through your left leg and cross your left foot over top of your right knee. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, begin to twist left, grabbing a hold of that left knee with your right elbow. Left fingertips come back behind you. As you inhale, can you get longer and taller through the spine? As you exhale, can you twist a little bit deeper? We'll stay here for one more cycle of breath. As you exhale, coming back to center. This time, uncrossing your left foot from your right, we'll bend the right foot and bring the soles of the feet together to touch. Allow your knees to come out to the side, and I'll let you choose how big you want to make that diamond shape. As you inhale, think about that spine reaching up towards the sky, kind of like you're being pulled from the crown of your head. And as you exhale, start to forward fold over your feet any amount. Maybe walking your hands forward, a gentle opening through the inside, the inseam of the inner groin. As you inhale, thinking about your spine getting a little bit longer, reaching your chest more forward. As you exhale, allowing yourself to round down towards your feet. On your next inhale, begin to walk yourself back up to center. Close your knees together like pages of a book. We'll extend the left leg long this time. Cross your right foot over your left knee. When you take an inhale breath, arms reach up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, twist open to the right, letting your right fingertips fall behind you and grabbing a hold of your right knee with your left inner elbow. Again, thinking about reaching up towards the sky on your inhale, and as you exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper. When you finish your exhale, we'll make our way back to the center of the mat. Uncross the right foot from over top the left. Plant both feet on the mat. Bring your palms behind you, fingers pointing away, and gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side, getting a little bit of movement and mobility in the low body. It might feel good to even massage the glutes here. You might feel a little bit of a quad stretch. On your next inhale, we'll come back to center. Swing the leg legs behind you. Plant your palms, and we'll come into a tabletop position. So in your tabletop, stacking your shoulders over top of the wrists, really spreading out through the fingers. Let's all tuck the toes here and think about your hips over top of your knees. If you'd like to cycle through a few cat-cows, you can absolutely do that. For those that are following along with me, tuck your toes, press down through your palms, and lift your knees 1 inch off the floor to a hover. You might start to feel your quads firing on. You might also start to feel your abs. Start to think about puffing the space between your shoulder blades and squeezing your low belly in. We'll stay here for 3, for 2, on 1, let your knees come back down to the mat. Open your knees as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes together to touch and sink your hips back to your heels. Start to reach your arms forward, coming into just a quick child's pose. This is really, really nice pose for letting go of any tension in the back, especially the low back might feel a nice release. On your next inhale, rock your body forward. Press down through your palms, bring your knees back to the middle of your mat. Extend your left leg long behind you, your right leg long behind you. You're in a plank pose. On your next inhale, lift your hips up and back. This is downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, lengthen and lift your right foot up towards the sky. See if you can keep your hips nice and square. So instead of thinking about opening the right hip, can you keep it square with the left? So that means in the same line. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, bring your right knee in towards your nose. As you exhale, lift your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling, bringing that knee in towards your nose, tucking and rounding. Exhale, lifting that right leg up and back. Last time, inhale to tuck and round. This time we'll hold for 3, for 2. On 1, step your right foot to your right thumb. Drop your back knee down, untuck your back toes. We'll reach the arms up towards the sky, low lunge. You might want to think about sinking your hips a little bit more behind you so that you have a nice 90-degree bend in that front leg. Let's take an inhale here. As you exhale, you might start to back bend any amount, maybe cactusing the arms, thinking about the elbow tips reaching up towards the sky. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, both palms come down to frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes and plant your right palm inside of your right foot. Start to heel toe your right foot out towards the right side of your mat. And maybe drop down to your elbows if that's comfortable for you. Just a quick little hip stretch. You might start to rock from side to side. Just opening up gently. The back knee can always come down for this. On your next inhale, plant your palms back down on the mat. Hover that left knee off the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left in a plank pose. Inhale, up and back, downward facing dog. We'll do all of that on the other side. As you inhale, allow your left leg to reach up towards the sky, seeing if you can keep your hips square. As you exhale, bring your left knee in towards your nose in a plank pose, tuck and round. Inhale to extend that right back up. Exhaling, knee to nose. Last time, inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Pausing for 3, for 2. On 1, plant your left foot down on the mat. Drop your back knee down. Both arms sweep up, low lunge. Again, maybe shifting your hips back a little bit to keep the 90-degree bend in your knee. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, begin to cactus your arms, bending back any amount. Next inhale brings you back up, low lunge. Exhale to plant your palms. Tuck your back toes underneath you. Heel toe your left foot out to the left. Bring your left palm inside your left foot and maybe drop down to your elbows. Again, we'll come onto the outside edge of the left foot and maybe starting to rock a little bit from side to side to feel some mobility in the hips. On your next inhale, plant your palms on your mat. Step your left foot back to meet your right in a plank pose. We'll take an inhale breath in plank. As you exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Bring your palms in by your mid to low ribs. Untuck your toes and press the tops of your feet firmly into the mat. On your next inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest up into a baby cobra. Maybe palms start to lift. This is really, really great for the low back, especially for those of us that are in office all day. Holding for 3, for 2, on 1, lowering yourself all the way down. On your next inhale, push yourself back through a tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lengthen and lift your right leg up towards the sky. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Spin your back heel down at about 45-degree angle. Both arms rise up. You're facing forward. You're facing the top of your mat. This is Warrior 1. So in Warrior 1, we have a little bit of separation of the feet, so it's not a heel-to-heel alignment like Warrior 2. The left hip is still reaching a little bit forward here. The back toes are turned in slightly. Gaze up towards the sky on your inhale. As you exhale, plant your palms. Make your way back to a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, roll your body forward into a plank pose. Knees up or down, lower yourself all the way down. Untuck your toes, bring your palms in by your low ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, all the way back. Push yourself either through a tabletop, child's pose, and we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lengthen and lift your left leg up towards the sky. Step your left foot to your left thumb. Spin your back heel down. Both arms reach up. This is Warrior 1. Again, setting your feet, thinking about your back toes coming in slightly, gazing up towards the sky. If that's okay for you, sinking deeply into your front leg. Take an inhale breath. Exhale to plant your palms. Step your left foot back to meet your right in a plank. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Untuck your toes, bring your palms in by your mid to low ribs. Go inhale, baby cobra. Or, if you're feeling a little bit spicy, maybe start to straighten your arms. Press down so hard through the tops of your feet. Your legs hover off the mat. This is upward facing dog. We'll exhale to a downward dog. On your next inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Maybe start to bend through the knees and think about getting a little bit springy towards the top of your mat. Look where you'd like to go and maybe take a little hop all the way to the top of the mat as silently as you can. We'll inhale to a halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale to fold. On your next inhale, arms rise up, reach up towards the sky. We'll exhale your palms to your heart center. On your next inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Start to bend through your knees. Feet are about hip width distance apart. This is chair pose, Uttanasana. Take an inhale breath in your chair pose. We'll exhale to forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your palms and make your way to a downward facing dog. Inhale to roll forward into a plank pose. Exhale, knees up or down, lower all the way down. Way down onto your mat. Untuck your toes and allow your right arm to come fully out to the right at about shoulder height. Tent up on your left fingertips. Use your left leg to kick yourself over onto that right shoulder. It might feel nice to bend through the knees here and allow the head to rest down on your mat. You might want to bring your left fingertips in a little bit closer. Another really great stretch for those of us that are sitting in front of our computers all day. Begin to extend through the legs and we'll flip all the way over onto the belly. Extend the left arm out to the left and we'll do the same thing on this side. So tenting up on your right fingertips, using your right leg to kick yourself onto the left shoulder. Maybe bringing your knees closer in towards your chest. I find that a little bit easier on the shoulder. And maybe bringing the right fingertips in closer. Allowing your head to fall down to your mat and opening up through the chest. Extending your legs back long down your mat and rolling back onto your belly. Let's extend both legs long. Bring your palms in by your mid to low ribs. Push yourself back to a child's pose. Allowing the crown of your head to reach down towards your mat, your forehead resting, maybe your arms resting on your mat. Coming back to your intention or your mantra for practice today. Start to walk your fingertips in towards your knees. Allow your shoulders to reach up towards your ears and letting them fall down your back. Arms sweep up towards the sky, gazing up to your fingers. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your heart center. Thank yourself for showing up to practice today. And I thank each and every one of you for practicing with me. From my light to yours, namaste.